What's up, everyone? Welcome back to some more Pokemon Light Platinum. This is a Nintendo GameCube connected with the Game Boy Advance, and we are now moving on to the post-game of this game. You're back! Congratulations on winning the Zeri League. Professor Jasmine wanted me to tell you to visit her at her lab. I think she wanted to ask you for a favor. Well, that's great. You probably already noticed the fact that I am actually recording this inside of an airplane. I'm kidding, but that's kind of what my new microphone has been described to sound like, and it is a temporary microphone. The old one actually broke, my usual one, and instead of buying the same one that I always buy, which actually results very, very good, which is my previous one, I instead went ahead and got a wireless one, which ended up being a terrible idea because now it has the quality of me being inside of an airplane. I don't know. It's weird, but hey, I really wanted a wireless one because the main reason why the previous one broke was because the wire kept getting tangled up on my computer chair, and basically that completely yanked out the USB as well as the USB port. So pretty much it screwed over my computer and it screwed over my headset, so I had to get this one, which is wireless, and avoid that problem at the cost of a lower quality. So yeah, you're really a great Pokemon trainer. This is a historic achievement. However, your journey is not yet over. There are still 8 gyms and only 4 in our neighboring region of Lauren. Holy crap. And then the World Championship. I told Professor Ellie, an old friend of mine, that she should be expecting you. Wow, so great. We go from Zeri to Lauren, I guess. I don't know why it's called Lauren. It might as well be called Karen, or Shannon, or Sharon, or any other female name for that matter. I've been saying all the ones that end in N, but it could be any other female name. How we go to the region of Michelle, or we go to the region of Mary, or we go to the region of, I am just naming common female names now, and those aren't even that common. So, yep, let's go to wherever. I think there might be a seaport somewhere around here. I have no idea where, because I didn't ask her, but if this over here is Karen, then I guess we go to Grommet City. It kind of makes sense that there would be a port there, but there probably isn't. Oh, wait, this is, yeah. And now we're magically in Shawnport City, which is actually the only city that makes sense where ships could be. I've actually already been in 2 other cities, but this is the only one that really made sense. So let's see if this is actually where we're supposed to go, or if I'm just an idiot. I'm sorry, only authorized people may enter here. How about that? Let's go over here instead. And look at that, we're outside. Alright, looks like this ship might actually be it. Oh, yes, let's go. Alright, get on board, friend. I apologize, that's kind of become a recurring thing here on this channel, where I usually play the song. It's pretty literal. It's obviously like it's a literal reference. Many people should get it. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. It's just a song about being on a boat, no double sense or anything. I don't know. But yeah, the fact that my USB yanked out the USB port made me want to get all curious and learn how to open up computers. So I did that. I opened up my computer. I started messing around with everything until I figured out how to fix it, because basically the fact that the USB broke kind of short-circuited my computer. I don't know what was going on, honestly, but in the end I messed around for about 3 hours and I finally figured out what everything does, what connects to what, and it actually got me a little bit interested, and it actually also made me realize that I love like messing with computers and things like that, which kind of tells me, you know, being a computer engineer would actually be a pretty solid idea. Like, I know it pays good and it's something that's actually interesting, but I know it would involve a lot of math, and I'm not a big fan of that, so obviously I've got to think of all that stuff before just saying, hey, I want to study this, you know. But anyway, here's Professor Ellie. Kind of looks like Ellen DeGeneres. Maybe that's just a coincidence, though. Professor Jasmine told me that one of her students would be coming to Lauren. I'm waiting for Yellow so that we can go to my lab. Like you, he's just starting the Lauren League. I hope you two get along. And there he is. He looks exactly like me with a recolor. That's... wow. Who are you? It's Orange. He's the Zeri champion. Oh, wow. You'll be a great rival. We'll have such... yeah, he just straight out tells you, hey, I'm gonna be your rival, you know? I don't even care. But the point is, this is the Season 2 of Pokemon Light Platinum now. We're in the second season. I don't even know I'm calling it a season because I haven't made a show for this. And here we have Wow, this is like some kind of alternate dimension, isn't it? Where they have exactly the same shit. They have a recolored version of me with the same mom with a different name. This is just fucking weird. Oh wait, I just cursed. Whoops, I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, here's a super potion. I don't know why we're starting off like this is a brand new thing. I hope the Pokemon are at least high level and these trainers are high level. And by the way, I haven't been able to finish my story yet, but you will see that there are new velocities achieved on my computer, and that is because the fact that everything that I just explained happened actually led me to buy a new graphics card and actually attempt to install it, because previously I wanted to get a new one, but I wasn't like confident in myself being able to install it correctly. But then after messing around and shit, I actually figured out what everything is and what everything does. So I was able to purchase an NVIDIA 550 or GTX 550 Ti, which isn't exactly the latest one. I think the latest one is actually the 580. But it's still a very good one, and for its price, you know, it's $100 cheaper than like the next one, which is the 560. And honestly, between the 560 and this one, there's not that big a difference. The 580 does have a pretty big difference, but it's like $300 more, and honestly, I could have done it, but, you know, I don't feel like I really need that much. Honestly, all I wanted it for is to run, Dolphin, the Wii and GameCube emulator, and I'm actually playing Skyward Sword now on that because I'm too lazy to buy an actual Wii. I do have the game, though, and, you know, I do have a Wii, I just have it lent to a friend, or rather a girlfriend, and, we're both trying to beat the game separately. It's kind of a stupid race we're doing, which I guess might be funny for some of you, I don't know. But we're basically trying to race to see who beats Skyward Sword first, and she didn't. She had her Wii, but I sold it online and gave her mine, so I basically got Dolphin working, and with my new graphics card, it basically runs, you know, Skyward Sword at, you know, 60 frames per second. Not max settings per se, but really high settings. It looks really nice on my TV. And, yeah, it looks better than an actual Wii, because Dolphin actually has up to 1080p. Even though I don't run it at that, it does have up to 1080p, which is amazing, because the actual Wii doesn't even have that. So, pretty nice graphics card. I'm actually, like, really loving it. And, if any of you are actually looking to upgrade, I don't know. I couldn't recommend one because I'm not good at that kind of thing, but I would say the 550 is good for its price. And I don't know what the difference is between buying it like NVIDIA or Pony or whatever, but I got the NVIDIA just because the case looks pretty, so that's my logic. And the Pony one was only like $10 cheaper, so I'm not sure if that's like a branding kind of case, or if it was actually, if it makes a difference, or if it's just the brand. I don't know, I don't really know that. If someone wants to explain, then go ahead. I might pay attention to it. I really won't care that much though, honestly, so, yeah, pretty nice graphics card. If you guys are looking to upgrade, I think Radeon, I don't even know. I've never gotten any Radeon. I always go for the NVIDIA. I don't know why, but anyway, might just be the branding, you know, because obviously brands do influence a lot. Might not be the best one, but it is the most advertised one, so obviously I go for the brand rather than the goodness of it. I don't know. Sometimes I'm kind of a stupid buyer, but I really don't care in the end. It's a good graphics card. It's a lot better, and you'll see that this game runs like 20 billion times faster as well. So it just overall, you know, vamps up my computer. Is vamp up even a word? Bumps up my computer, I guess. I don't know who this guy is, but let's talk to him. And yeah, we made it to Carmine City. I guess this is already where the first gym is. So even though there are 8 more gyms in this region, I have a feeling that you know, they'll go by pretty fast because there's going to be one at every town. And I don't know how Yellow's starting off as a new trainer, you know, going up against gyms that are probably going to have like level 60-ish Pokemon, but, you know, that's not my problem. He can go die in a fire, so, yep, anyway, here's the first gym in Lauren, I guess. No, this is a research laboratory. Oh, this is where Professor Ellie's lab is. I thought this was where the first gym was, but apparently not. I don't think the first gym is here, actually, so let's see where we are on respect to the map, actually, because I'm kind of curious to know. Yep, this is exactly where I thought we were going to be, and I don't know what this is over here, but I guess we can't fly to the beginning city. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are actually 8 cities here, so there could be 1 city per gym. That's For one gym per city, I guess. I said that backwards, but wow, this game is actually pretty damn big. Hey, what the hell? I have Pokemon. Why would I stay? Screw you. I'm not even going to argue with you. That's kind of curious. Her lab looks almost exactly the same as Professor Jasmine's. Not really. It looks actually a lot different. It just has the same sprites. So, this is my nephew Yellow and my niece Pearl. They will be journeying through Lauren as well. That just sounds wrong. Journeying through Lauren. Yep. Ah, train well. I'll keep you on your toes. Me too. I'll fight you whenever I can. Yeah, screw you two. You're just gonna replace those other stupid rivals from back in Zeri. That is so stupid. Wait, we actually have to pick a new one? Let's see what our good friend Spartolf has to say about this.
Well, if you guys chose Tepic, then you're wrong! Ha! But if you did choose Oshawott, you're also wrong, because it looks gay. So yeah, that means I'm using the grass-type Snivy.
Alright, so looks like we're using the grass-type Snivy. Let's do it, because Oshawott is gay, and you're wrong if you thought I was going to use Tepic. So, now you're ready to start your journey through the Lauren League. I'll be waiting for news of your extraordinary deeds, as well as those of Yellow and Pearl. Great. Thank you very much, Ellen DeGeneres. I'll train a lot and let you know if I find anything that'll help you in your research. I hope to see you soon for a battle, Orange. Alright, what about you, Yellow Recolor Man? What's up? Are you coming? Yep, you are coming over here. I also have much to thank you for, Miss DeGeneres. I will give you any help you need. Good luck with your research. Next time we meet, it'll be as rivals. Well, that's great. We are basically starting off a new game with, like, super over-leveled Pokemon, except I'm pretty sure the gym leaders won't have low-level Pokemon. So, it's kind of like starting a new game plus. So, yeah, I guess we're going to be doing that. And I don't even know. I think Snivy went into the... Yep. Now, I'm probably going to replace Lulu with Snivy because Lulu has been absolute poop in this game. So, let's go. Alright, so now we've got Snivy. That means we do have a Pokemon from each of the generations, I think. Yep. Lucky Hawk and Kingston are from the first gen, Japan is from the second, Glory Hole from the third, Boogaloo from the fourth, and now Snivy from the fifth gen. So, that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted a Pokemon from each generation. Yeah, I don't know. I just think Lilu wasn't actually all that helpful throughout the entire game, and I forgot to put the XP share on Snivy. But I guess we're going to be fighting this one trainer with a level 54 or 44 Ivysaur, and that's it. That's all she's got. Wow. So I guess this isn't going to be that difficult. It's like a new game plus, but at the same time, you know, it is this post-game of Pokemon, so it's never really that difficult. And I'm looking for the EXP share, which I actually went right over, so I can put it on Snivy, who's already level 15, so that's pretty good. I guess they don't start off from level 5, at least. So I hope Yellow and Pearl don't have, you know, such a hard time doing this, considering they have just a level 15 Pokemon, but hey, that's up to them. I really don't know what's up. Maybe the gym leaders will have pity for them and use, like, really low-level Pokemon or something, but, you know, now I'm just bringing too much realism into this. This is Pokemon. This doesn't make sense ever, so... There we go, and Snivy does not evolve at level 16, apparently. He actually evolves at 17, I just forgot, but... There's Pearl already. She's probably going to run a rival battle us, even though it's only been, like, 5 minutes of this new region. But yeah, let's keep going and fight one more trainer so that Snivy will actually evolve already, because that's what I want. And I guess we already have a glimpse of who the first gym leader is. It is Stella of something or other city, so take out this Hypno, and hopefully Snivy evolves, and we will be done with this. Nice job, Katarina, the League of Legends champion. And Snivy finally evolved! Whoop, 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 whoop.